It is the Hopeless Fan podcast on Thursday, May the 21st, the year of our Lord 2020. The worst year of our Lord, I should say. I'll go on record and go with that. That's a hot take. Zach, would you say any year has been worse than 2020? I mean, I know there's been bad events that have happened, like, 1941. Yeah.
1930. Well, if you live in Europe, 1936.
Ooh.
Blitzkrieg, man. You can imagine being in the heart of Blitzkrieg. Like, you're just enjoying. You live in Poland, and it's like you look to one side. It's like, oh no, here come the Germans. Let's run. And then some greasy Russian comes around the corner, like, surprise, motherfucker. Guess what, motherfucker?
Yeah, and then you have Americans just have a popular rock song about it. It's like my ancestors died in that.
1936 to like 1990 Poland. Like they was like, oh, this war will be over soon. It's like Russia's like, surprise, you're part of us now. For 60 years we own you.
When was the Berlin Wall torn down?
90.
90? Okay.
89. Yeah.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Okay. But yeah, I would say maybe like 29, or not 29 when the stock market crashed, but like maybe 1932 when we were in the shit.
Rough. Yeah. I don't know. How about the 12? What is it? The 1350? What was the bubonic plague? Was that 1350s?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So yeah, Scotty.
But they didn't lose basketball.
Scotty, in case you didn't know, is not on the pod tonight. It's Zach and I going at it.
You would know. He would be deep-throating his microphone.
So, Who Am I is off the table for this week. So, credit to us for giving the listeners No Jeopardy and No Who Am I this week. Our two beefiest segments.
Yep.
Out the window. But we proceed regardless. And we will have some news coming out today. The NFL, an alternative onside kick rule, some Tom Brady news. Always love that. Mount Rushmore of Pet Peeves, and Dak Prescott possible contract extension. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Zach, where do you want to start? Your day.
Let's do trivia. Let's give you a shot.
Yeah. Okay. That's the one I didn't actually mention. But yeah, Scotty got a shot to earn $1 for every trivia question he got right yesterday, and I wasn't available. And I wasn't available. Why? He got 13 of them right.
Yeah, you were 13 of 30. Because remember, he was like 13 going on 30.
Okay.
You were there, Shelby. You were.
I didn't remember it was. I could only hear your audio.
Right.
But okay.
No, I got you.
Yeah. Let's do trivia so I get a chance to earn some money, and it's a new segment called Bankrupt Zach. Slowly but surely, death by paper cuts to Zach's bank account.
All right. Let's just jump right in. Okay, so.
Boom.
The LA Rams were the first NFL team to do what with their helmets in 1948?
Repeat the question, because I think I missed the
LA
first part.
The LA Rams were the first NFL team to do what with their helmets in 1948?
Put a logo on it?
Yeah. Display their logo.
Boom.
There's one. When a wide receiver does not fully extend their arms to catch a pass so as to avoid being hit by a defender in the process, they are known to have what?
What? Oh, okay.
I know, right?
So it's like going over the middle.
Yeah, when you got a screen over the middle.
Chicken shit disease? I don't. It's gonna kill me when you say it, 'cause it'll be like.
I've heard that term before.
Deer in the headlights?
No, it's alligator arms.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I knew it was the arms. I don't know why I forgot that.
1 for 2.
That's a good question.
The Pittsburgh Steelers were the first NFL team to feature what?
Steelers' first NFL team. Does it
open-ended questions?
Yeah, like a rapistic quarterback.
Definitely not the first.
Change their uniforms?
No, cheerleaders.
And now they don't have them.
Thanks, stadium Ben. Is? This is stupid. What stadium is sometimes nicknamed the Frozen Tundra?
Lambeau Field.
Yeah,
I'm off.
Jesus. $2.
I was like,
right.
I kept thinking of the Ice Bowl, and I'm like, what's Jerry World's that stadium's name?
All right. What did cornerback Darrell Green stuff in his socks, claiming they made him run faster?
Darrell Green for the Redskins. I know this. Stuffed in his socks, like a rabbit's foot. Let's see. It's like a candy. Is it a candy?
Close. It is.
A Tootsie Roll, then.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Han, get the checkbook. Call the bank. We're gonna have to take out a loan. All right.
Zach still writes checks, and it's 2020. So you balance it too, nerd.
I'm gonna be drinking moon juice with President Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I'm not gonna be writing you a paper check. All right. Who was the first African American player to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Oh God.
Racist.
I knew you were gonna say that. I wasn't saying "oh God" because I was saying "oh God" because I don't know.
Is Nathan there?
Dick Knight Train Lane. No. Let me guess again.
Okay.
Marion Motley.
Wrong. Emlyn Tunnel.
Of course.
Don't even know who that is.
No.
All right. So you're at 3 right now, right? Or
3
4?
for 6.
3. Gotcha. All right. Carl Weathers, the actor who played Apollo Creed in the Rocky films, played for what NFL team in 1970?
Carl Weathers, in the Rocky film. He's a wrecking machine. He played for the Oakland Raiders.
The Raiders. All right. Which of the following play calls is a pass play, belly option, screen counter, or off tackle?
Screen counter.
Yeah. So, sorry. Those were 2 different options. Screen and counter.
Oh, okay.
Or off tackle. But yeah, screen. Yeah. So
I think
5.
I would have got that.
Yeah. All right. Who's the only person to own a Super Bowl ring and an Academy Award?
Oh. Shit. God. Do I get like 2 lifelines in this?
Like, well, the problem is no, because basically, the last one, the last card, I picked it because one of the questions was kind of hard, but the other question's kind of a fucking joke, and it's the same one on this one. So if you get this one wrong, because there's 2 on each card, so if you get this one wrong, the next question's a fucking joke. So I'm not gonna.
It's either Deion Sanders or like Emmitt Smith or Steven Tisch.
Throw one out.
Deion Sanders.
Steven Tisch.
Oh, damn it.
I know. It wasn't OJ. All right. Which famous Pittsburgh Steeler running back was nicknamed the Bus?
Jerome Bettis.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that 6 now?
Yes.
All right.
6 for 10.
All righty. All right.
Are you gonna give me 30? Are you gonna give me 30 chances?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do 15 here to start, and then 15 at the end of the episode? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Which quarterback has the highest completion percentage in a Super Bowl?
Phil Simms.
Damn it. Yes. All right. God. When a referee puts both hands on his hips and then points to the team playing defense, what penalty has he just called?
Encroachment or offsides?
Yeah, offside or neutral zone infraction. Fuck. Oh, shit. All right. What are we at now? Was that 12?
8 for 12.
Right. What was the original name of the Chicago Bears?
The Chicago Cubs.
Nope. The Staleys.
Of course.
Which of these 4 teams is not part of the AFC East? Oh, this is stupid.
You want to just give me it?
The Bills, the Dolphins, or the Dolphins?
Stop that.
The other one was the Steelers.
The Steelers.
What?
All right, last one before we get into other shit.
All right. The NFL owns the licensing rights to every team except which one?
Green Bay Packers.
False. Cowboys.
No, okay.
Shit, so you're what, 9 for 15?
Correct.
Cool. All right.
All right. now into the beef. Zach, your first gut reaction. The NFL is gonna maybe do this alternate to the onside kick rule, where you can go for it on 4th and 15 from your own 25 instead of kicking an onside kick, and you can do it 2 times a game. Your thoughts, go.
10,000% behind it. I love it.
I like it too, but I think it should be 35-yard line.
Yeah, 25 is awful close. It should be from where you kick off, which is the 35, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's like, okay, so you don't you throw an incompletion and the other team's already well into field goal range. I know 35-yard line, you're in 52 yards. You're in field goal range mostly, but that's a tough shot. But you're at the 25. That's a 42-yard. You're well into field goal range, which that kind of seems a little off to me. Yeah. But, how's Lamar Jackson? Is he going to have to run for 15 yards if they want to do an onside kick?
I mean, better odds than doing an onside kick, even with the best kicker in the league.
Now, it'll take, one team losing this way. I think it's a great rule, but I think, if one team loses this way, they'll be pissed about it. Yeah. And it's well, they wouldn't have got the onside. This is perfect for, when a team loses this way to be well, last year they would have had to recover an onside kick, and then we'd be going to the Super Bowl. So I can't. Basically, what I'm saying is I can't wait for the Saints to lose this way.
Oh, I would say it would be the Patriots. Bill Belichick would be well, we had the unfortunate rule change. I didn't vote for it.
Well, it's usually the Patriots benefit. Usually the Patriots benefit from that stuff, like the tuck rule never getting called, and then when the debate was about Mahomes didn't get a chance in overtime against him. Usually the Patriots benefit, but I would just love Sean Payton. Sean Payton's going to be leading who's going to the Tom Brady and the Buccaneers next year, 27-10, and the Buccaneers are going to come back, get a 4th and 15 to get the onside kick, and then beat the Saints on a field goal. And it's they'll be oh well, Drew Brees' window is going to still close in about 6 to 8 years. More time if he gets that birthmark removed. But yeah, I'm all for it. I think the Bengals had an onside kick recovery in 2010 in a meaningless game against the Colts, and then they had one last year to in that heart attack game against the Dolphins where we almost just gave up Joe Burrow in the most miraculous almost comeback win of all time. So I'm all for it. It'd be fun, but I will say, it makes it tough for us underbetters if you're at the 25 to start after a failed, Can
you imagine losing a bet because of that new rule?
Yeah, because it's they kick off the onside kick. Say the under, you're winning the under by 2 points or 1 point, or you're even pushed. Walk away.
You have a prop. You have a prop bet for that quarterback's throwing or passing yards or touchdown or something like that.
Right. But if say the under is that close, a field goal pushes it over, and it's they recover that or you don't get the fourth, or usually they kick an onside kick, they get it the 40 something, and they get a first down to end the game. They take a knee. This time, if they don't get a first down, they're kicking a field goal to just end the game. Yeah. It's and that'll definitely happen to me. I'm already counting that as something that's already happened.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board. Okay, that's it. Speaking of an ex-Patriot, Tom Brady, the man in the arena, coming in 2021. Zach, documentary about the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Now a documentary coming about the GOAT. You think Tom Brady's the GOAT, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I would say so. Which is tough to watch last year, because you have the recency bias. It's you watch when I don't like watching GOATs while they're playing. You know what I mean? Watching them get bad, because and then what's most fresh in your mind is them not playing at their best. Right. And you have to go back and look at I don't want to watch Michael Jordan playing for the Wizards.
He was good with the Wizards.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Right. I kind of like that Michael Jordan. I get to watch it in some built-up documentary.
Well, it's you remember
just see all the good stuff.
Remember the year? I mean, Peyton Manning went out on top, but he was awful in 2015.
Yes, awful.
He was so bad, and it's I remember the Bengals playing the Colts on Monday Night Football in Cincinnati, and the Colts didn't punt because Peyton Manning was so good. It's like, and now it's like all the Broncos are just praying he doesn't throw an interception on this drive. You know, it is hard to, it's tough to watch a legend go down that way. And
although he did that AFC Championship game against the Patriots was
it's like
electric.
His like, I mean, he had some spots in that game where he was like awful, but and no doubt the defense won in that game, but he like saved his like the best two throw, like the final two good throws of his career he kept like for that game, saved it.
Yeah, but he didn't save him for the Super Bowl, that's for sure.
God no, but yeah, it's like with Breeze we haven't seen it, but with Brady it was kind of weird not seeing the Patriots. And I know some people, I like the Patriots, I don't mind rooting for them. Some people don't, and I get it because they're always winning. But it was weird seeing it, like how human that offense was last year.
Well, if your team had lost to them in the playoffs like multiple years in a row, you probably wouldn't. You probably feel differently,
right? But yeah. So, Man in the Arena coming in 2021 with Tom Brady. I only asked you about the GOAT because like I've gotten surprised a couple times by like people. I'll be like, oh, he's the greatest of all time. And they're like, no, he's not. He's like like the system quarterback crowd, and I'm just like, oh my god, here we go again. So I wanted to clarify, but what do you want to see? Like, what would you like? I sit you down next week, Magic Mike style, and say you're about to watch a 10-part documentary on Tom Brady. What are you most excited about?
The mouth kisses.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how weird is he actually?
No, I want to see I don't know, do they have like archive footage where they like follow him around this whole time, or do they have to like go? It's like it's different with the MJ doc. Like they had an actual film crew follow them, like. But with Tom Brady, you just have to like find leftover stuff. I want like in the locker room stuff, like when he was backing up Bledsoe, and when I want to see like his first game after he comes in, like his first game as a starter. I want to see what that locker room's like, or I just want to see him and Belichick just go at it, because I think they really hate each other.
Right.
Which
so
is
see,
weird.
A lot of people's problems with the Jordan documentary, and you finished it all. Scotty hasn't yet. Was that like Michael Jordan had final cut on everything?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of the stuff maybe we didn't see. I don't think like there's so much you want to actually know about all the cheating scandals, but we'll never see that. We'll never get. Yeah. If there was anything.
That or how much do you want to bet in practices? How many hours of film do you think that have them using like the F word in practice? Not fuck, but the sort of derogatory words that were appropriate in the 90s for the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew what you were saying. Yeah, there was a lot worse that Jordan was saying to Scotty Burrell or whatever his name was than just like...
Yeah, like Steve Kerr shoved him. I'm sure there was some choice words.
And I'm sure there's footage of that too.
Right.
Absolutely. But with the Brady thing, like, what was his reaction to like, Spygate and what like wouldn't you love to be a fly on the wall in the practices or Belichick's office during Deflategate when
I wonder if they have the like audio recordings from the deposition of Brady or Belichick, because that went to the like Supreme Court almost, or whatever.
It went up there.
The district court, or circuit court or whatever. So
yeah, but anyway,
interesting.
It's some news at least. Brady obviously going into this Bucs year, a lot of buzz around him, and now I really want to see what behind the scenes. I can't get enough NFL. That's what I always say. So.
Right, I know. Yeah,
all right.
I can't get enough sports.
Yeah. So apparently, I don't know if it was even true or not. I think was it Chris Sims that came out with it today that Dak Prescott was reportedly offered like 5 years, $175 million.
Yeah,
which would have
reported. Yeah, but there's a $35 million a year, right?
Right.
Let me crunch those numbers real quick. Yep. Carry the two. Yep, that adds up.
So it was Chris Sims, and then Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter both said, "Nah, fam."
Right.
Saying 5 years, $175 million would have made him the highest paid quarterback in history.
Right.
According to the Cowboys, the report is definitely not true. So
yeah.
I mean, there's nothing else you can say.
And then other reports are saying that Dak wants 4 years, not 5.
Well, there was one that said that he wants north of $45 million in his last year, which is like, okay, shut the hell up. I saw something today. It was like in the Super Bowl era, it's like what your quarterback's contract, like how much of the payroll it takes up. So like, you know, who's a big quarterback? Aaron Rodgers might take up 17% of the Packers' payroll or something like that.
Yeah.
And the highest a Super Bowl winning team has had on their quarterback was Steve Young, had 13% of the money from the payroll when he won in '94. Damn. Only 13%. So it's like it furthers that notion that you got to win with your quarterback on that rookie deal.
Yeah.
Zach, do you want to say congratulations to me because I'm about to take a knee and win the national championship?
Congratulations, one shining moon. Or no, that's college basketball.
41-38, Texas Tech over Illinois in the least watched national championship game of all time. I had the under,
back, bro.
I did, down 24-3
because I under. Whoops.
Yeah, threw 2 pick sixes on my first 2 drives. So credit to me. And that I'll have no further comment. But yeah,
further proving that the Big 12 has no defense.
No, my defense played good.
They gave up how many points? 38 points?
No, well, I spotted them 14.
Oh, okay.
With 2 pick sixes. So, but yeah, big win for me. And Dak Prescott, for a minute there, Andy Dalton was trending. And I'm like, here we go. What did he do now? And it was like, oh, he might be the starter because Dak Prescott wants to be paid like Steve Jobs. It's like, oh, that makes sense. All right, you want to do our Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Mount Rushmore of Pet Peeves. Zach, you start. It's your day today because you have to work this weekend.
This is my number one overall. Can't fucking stand it. It's the worst. Missing a phone call from somebody.
Oh, God.
Calling them back within a minute.
I had this.
And then they don't answer.
And then it's like going through your head. They're like, oh, were they so mad that I didn't answer that they just threw their phone on the ground and walked away? That's what goes on in my head.
Did I not answer the phone and they just chucked their phone into the ocean?
Yeah, it's like there's no rhyme or reason. You just had your phone on you, and this is like a mom special.
Yeah. Big time. This is total mom move. It's total mom move. It's total wife move.
Yeah, and it's like, are they doing it out of spite? Half the time, probably yes. Half the time, they're just like clueless. Yeah. So they go in and paint their nails or fix their fax machine or whatever women do.
We don't know what it's like to have a phone in a purse as opposed to a pocket, so maybe that has something to do with it.
It's still annoying. Okay, when people biting their nails and spitting them out, and I'm not saying I've never done it, but at least in recent years, I'll put that shit in a napkin and tuck it in somewhere.
I'll do it into a trash can. I'll flick it out my car window.
Right.
Like I get into somebody's car and I look in the passenger seat on the floor and it's just like it's nail clipping city. And I just
Very true. And kind of like that's a distant cousin to the people who cut their toes and just like they just fly everywhere.
Yeah.
And don't like
just blow them away.
Just cut them almost and then tear them off and then put them in a napkin or flush them, anything.
Or do it over a trash can.
Literally anything, but let them just soak into the carpet so you can vacuum them up 6 months from now when you finally vacuum.
Ugh.
All right, you're up.
All right. Getting your headphone cable or like a belt loop or something caught on a door handle and just yanking your soul out of your body. And then wanting to put your fist through a wall. That's a big... Like, I got wireless headphones now, which is great, but I still get, like, the drawstring on... Or, like, my hoodie pocket, my hoodie front pocket getting caught. Oh, it's the worst.
You can, like...
It's the worst.
And so, like, that'll happen to me when I, like, have, like, my phone in my sweatshirt pocket. And then my phone will have all this momentum going one way. I get caught. My phone falls on the ground. It's like, oh, shit. But, yeah, my sister broke her door handle that way. Back seat. True story. My next one is hair. Just don't like hair.
Yeah. I don't like hair at all.
See,
I can't stand it.
See, I've said this before. I was like, you could probably throw up on my foot and I'll be fine. I'll be like, okay, that's gross. Get better. Like, come on, get out of my bathroom. But like, just hair is my last straw. I don't like it in the sink. It's always in the tub. I had to
in the tub.
And if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you have to it gets clogged.
Invest in extra Q-tips.
Yeah,
you take the Q-tip and just get it up out of there.
Yeah, and I had to do this. Like, I bought a 2-pack of these like twisty snake things to clean it out. And what I pulled out of there, I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
Like the chick from The Grudge threw up into your drink.
Absolutely. All right, you're up.
Wet socks. Wet socks, bro.
Oh, Scotty's from afar, being like, "Yep, heard that.
Yep,
my guy, run it back. Unfinished business."
Like, especially I'm walking in the kitchen and I get stepped too close to the dog's water bowl.
Oh,
it's because they drink like barbarians, and it's like gets a little bit of water on my sock.
They drink like Vikings.
More mead.
Okay, my next one. I think you might be annoyed at this too, but I don't think you have it down. So if I'm in Cincinnati right now and I said if I'm going to like vacation in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, be like, "Oh, I'm going up to Tennessee this weekend," or "I'm going to Michigan." You're like, "Going down to Michigan this weekend."
Going down
like, oh
no,
God, you're going up. You're going
Yeah.
fucking north.
Headed up to Florida.
Oh God, no, you're not.
I'm headed up to the equator. Okay, do you live in Australia?
Well, they might just be going.
Because otherwise, you're fucking wrong.
They might just be going up to the North Pole, going the back way there. Fact.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if you're going up, then you'd eventually be coming down.
I'll have to run the numbers on that because I don't believe you. All right, you're up.
A flat earther. Okay. Running the ball when your team runs the ball on second down after an incomplete pass, especially if it's your first possession of the game.
Yep.
Cannot stand it.
Extra one for you with how your offense is. Mine is tied into your offense is when Christian McCaffrey lost the MVP to another running back. Tough. Tough. And do you have any more?
Yeah, I got some honorable mentions.
All right, I have one.
Okay. Waking up to the sound of the trash truck not picking up your trash because you forgot to take it out.
Atlas agrees. Oh, shit.
Apparently.
And my last one, even though I just ended a game this way, it's when, a team's down by a tutty or something. They need to get the ball back to have one last chance, and the other team gets a first down, and they can just take a knee to win the game. It's like It's just anticlimactic. Like let the other team throw a pick on fourth down or miss a field goal or something. Just better entertainment value. But I guess I'm just being selfish at that point.
Yeah. Messy grumpers.
Oh, it's like wiping a crayon.
And then like we take your dog out.
Hot seat Scotty for not knowing what a clean pinch is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Or when you like take your dog out before you go to bed, and like they only pee or they only poop and they won't do the other, and you know they're gonna wake you up in 3 hours to do the one that they didn't do just now.
Another one, babies. How when they first learn to walk, they'll come into a room, and the one thing that they absolutely cannot get their hands on is the one they go to. So it's like I'll just be sitting there, my nephew's walking in. It's like as long as he doesn't go to my laptop charger. Oh my goodness. And it's like halfway down his throat.
Yeah, or when kids fall and you make the mistake of making 0.3 milliseconds of eye contact with them and then they start screaming.
Eating a popsicle in front of a baby knowing they know what that is and they're about to go ape shit because they're not having one. All right, give me my other 15 questions. I got to bankrupt you.
All right. Moving on. Which company manufactures the Vince Lombardi trophy?
Oh, I think it. Are you still there?
Yeah. Oh. Molly's just scratching, so I'm trying to.
Oh, the thing that ripped my leg off the other day.
Yep.
It was. It used to be Tiffany's, so that's what I'm gonna say. But.
Yep.
Okay.
Tiffany and Company.
All right.
All right. Which NFL team has the only logo that faces left?
Fuck.
This one I thought was interesting.
Oh my god. You can give me AFC or
yourself.
NFC.
NFC.
NFC. NFC. And I'm just going through the divisions. That's what I'm doing.
All right, well, I'm going to put a time limit on it because eventually you're going to come across it.
Well, I'm just going
10, 9, 8.
Just give me a
7,
second. My goodness.
6.
Stop.
5, 4.
Eagles.
Damn it. Shouldn't have told you. Ass. All right, who's the only Pro Football Hall of Fame left-handed quarterback?
Steve Young.
Definitely got this one, yep. The Arizona Cardinals are older than the state of Arizona. True or false?
True.
Damn it. How many teams in the NFL do not employ cheerleaders?
5.
6.
Oh, I almost
Bears,
said
Browns,
6.
Lions, Giants, Steelers, and Packers. They're all cold areas. Although the Giants one doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, it's like the Jets have them in the same
mom.
building. Just have them do a little flippy flop. And then they can do some cheerleading.
Yeah.
And then they can do some cheerleading.
Some sloppy top. Hey, quit it. All right. Herman Boone was the coach of the 1971 T.C. Williams High School team that inspired what 2000 film?
Remember the Titans.
Yeah. What are we up to?
I am 5 for 6 on this round. I'm up to $14.
The Miami Sharks are coached by Tony D'Amato, played by Al Pacino in what movie?
Any Given Sunday.
Yep. In 2000, the Baltimore Ravens played 5 games in a row without doing what?
Scoring an offensive touchdown.
Just says scoring a touchdown, but yeah. I'll allow it.
I know you will.
What is the name of the position player who races down the field during a punt play to try to tackle the punt returner as fast as they can?
Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Oh, I'm in trouble. In 1979 Coca-Cola commercial, young boy offers his bottle to which famous player?
Steelers.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Mean Joe Green.
Yeah, have you seen the Family Guy?
Oh god, it's so he throws his cup on him. His jockstrap.
Yeah. Thanks, Mean Joe.
Hey, Mean Joe, you want to sip of my Coke? Coke bottles better than any other Coke. Just facts.
Glass bottles, yes.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about the plastic.
No,
I'll take a can
that's what I meant. Glass bottles. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, who was the first kicker in Super Bowl history to score points for 2 different teams?
Ooh. I think.
Oh. Break the streak.
I think I know it, but that doesn't do me much good. Matt Barr.
Nope, Jim Turner.
Oh, I thought I fucking creamed that.
What was the importance of a 1939 game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Brooklyn Dodgers?
Wait, say that again.
What was the importance of a 1939 game between the Eagles and the Dodgers?
So what was going on that day? Where was I when that happened? Where was I? Fantastic Four.
Was your grandpa even alive in 1939?
Yes, Zach.
Mine wasn't.
My dead grandpa, thanks.
Whoops.
I actually think I know
what
it.
happens when you're alive in 1939.
Is it a 0-0 tie?
No, it was the first to be televised.
Oh. Fuck, I missed
After
two
a
straight.
touchdown is... Ugh. You're going to get this one. After a touchdown is scored, a team may elect to kick the ball through the uprights to add 1 more point to their total, or try to gain the end zone line again through what kind of attempt?
2-point conversion attempt.
Yeah. All right, last 2. Name one of the only 2 players over the age of 40 who have caught a pass in an NFL game.
Repeat that.
Name one of the only 2 players over the age of 40 who have caught a pass in an NFL game?
Jerry Rice.
Correct. I will give you another. Yeah, go ahead.
Is the other Brett Favre?
It is. I'm glad you didn't let me finish that because I was like, I will give you a bonus dollar.
Oh, damn it. I'm at a clean 20.
Maybe you should, yeah. Yep. Jesus. All right. Ugh, make it 21.
Ugh.
What college did Peyton Manning attend?
Tennessee.
Damn it.
Is that our show?
Cleaning me out. Is that our show?
That's our show.
That's everything. Wow.
Short and sweet.
Time flies when Scotty's not here.
Scotty, I'm just cutting by the mic. The bleeding. The siren.
What were we doing? Oh, yeah. The saw. When you're doing your saw, you have 30 seconds to reply, or the jumper cables will attach to your nuts.
I wish I knew what episode that was from.
Yeah, I can't remember. All right, that's our show.
All right, see ya.